girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar, Dermot Kennedy, Something to Someone. A great song. It goes in the same way almost through an entire song when it comes to the chords, at least. And we have some different techniques to cover here. A great song here from Dermot Kennedy. So let's start. We don't need any capo for this one. And we have first 4 different chords to go over. So let's look at these chords first. We have the C, and that will be 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. The second chord is very similar. It's the C, but with an E in the bass. So you still keep the same group there, and you just add the open E to it. So, same chord, but you incorporate the open E in the bass. The third chord here will be A minor. So that is open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 1st B, and open E. And the fourth and final chord will be F. So we need a bar here on the 1st fret, all strings. And the rest will be 3rd on A, 3rd on D, and 2nd on G. There you have the chords. Now, this song starts with a picking pattern based upon these 4 chords, and these 4 chords, C, C, E, A minor, and F, will go in that order through the entire song. Alright, so this picking pattern is based upon these chords. So the first C will be played like this. Okay, so you alternate 2 notes through this melody all the time, and you're gonna do that for 4 rounds per chord. So the 2 notes here for the C will be starting here on the 3rd fret A string, bass, and you alternate that with the 1st fret B string. And this 1st fret B string will be with us through the entire melody, so we're just gonna change the bass note here for this picking pattern. So the C was 3rd fret A and 1st fret B. These 2 notes, consider that as 1. You're gonna do that for 4 rounds. So that's the C. Then we move on to the CE chord. And here, like we said, we're gonna keep the 1st fret B string through the entire melody here. So we're just gonna change the bass note. So the bass note now will be on the open E string. 4 rounds there as well. Right, so open E, alternate that with 1st fret B. The next chord will be the A minor based melody here, and that will be a new bass note here, this time the open A string, and still the 1st fret B string. You alternate these 2 notes for 4 rounds, and that will sound all right, like that. So open A and 1st B. The fourth and final chord was the F. Now we're not gonna use this bass up here, which is the real bass note for the F chord. We're gonna use this one. It's 3rd on the D string. All right, you're gonna keep that 1st fret B string. So you're gonna alternate 3rd D with 1st B. 4 rounds there as well. And that is the melody. So to repeat everything, the C was 3rd fret A. You're gonna keep the 1st fret B. The CE was open E. The A minor was open A. And the F was 3rd D. So I'm gonna take you through 2 rounds of this melody, so let's go. Pretty easy. And you just keep your index finger here on the 1st fret B string, and from there you can just work with your ring finger or any finger you want to get these 3rd frets for the different strings here. All right, so you're gonna do that melody for 4 rounds, and that will be the 1st verse. Then comes the pre-chorus. Oh, you love me more than anyone. I hope you feel that way for me here on Gordon Guitar. Anyway, that's the pre-chorus lyrics. Starts like that. You're gonna continue for 2 rounds. You can choose to play this medley, just continue with the same way of playing as in the verse for 2 rounds, or you can play the chords. If you choose to play the chords, you're just gonna do 1 down per chord. So that is 1 round of the chord progression. You're gonna continue for 2 rounds, and that will be your first pre-chorus. Then comes the chorus, Once Upon a Time, and so on in the lyrics. You're gonna play that for 2 rounds, same chord progression through the entire song. Now you can choose to play the melody or a strumming pattern. So if you choose to play the strumming pattern, it's pretty simple. We have the C as the first chord, so let's grab that chord first. And the strumming will be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay? And you're gonna play that strumming for 1 time per chord. So, like that. You wanna emphasize the 2nd down and the 4th down. So, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So you can emphasize that one. Like I do, I choose to play shorter downs and ups, but when I come to this 2nd down and the 4th down, I choose to play a bit, fuller down there. So in that way, it gets a little bit dominant and emphasized like that. So if I just exaggerate a little bit, it will sound like this. So on. So I'm gonna take you through a couple of rounds of this, 2 rounds, so let's go. Like that. When I choose to play, or when I play from C and I go over to the C-E chord, there I really wanna emphasize and bring in the open E string. So therefore I'm playing more on the bass strings when I'm playing the C. It's just a technique stuff there to really divide the C from the C-E chord in that way. So just some extra there. That's how I do it. So play 2 rounds of that in the chorus, except from the last chord, the last F in this chorus. You're just gonna do it for 1 down. So in the 2nd round, like 1 down. And that builds up for the post-chorus. So the post-chorus will be, again, for 2 rounds, and you will continue with the strumming. So nothing changes there. Just continue 2 rounds of strumming, and that is the first post-chorus. Then comes the 2nd verse. This is about 2 rounds only. The first verse was 4 rounds. This is only 2 rounds. So the first round, you will play the melody. So. And the 2nd round, just 1 down per chord. And that is your 2nd verse. That takes us to the 2nd pre-chorus, played in the same way as the first one, and the same goes with the 2nd chorus, played in the same way as the first chorus. And we're gonna continue that trend. The 2nd post-chorus played in the same way as the first one. After the 2nd post-chorus comes our bridge part, Something to You. That's where we're on the lyrics, Something to You. And you're just gonna continue for another 2 rounds of the strumming. So nothing changes there for this bridge part. Then follows a 3rd chorus, all right? This 3rd chorus, you will play for 2 rounds, and it's only 1 down per chord. So very simple. You just follow the chord progression. Play like this. That was 1 round. You play for 2 rounds, and that is your 3rd chorus. We are closing the end now. We have the 3rd post-chorus, and you will continue to play just 1 down for another 2 rounds. So 1 down, 3rd chorus, and 3rd post-chorus. Then comes an outro part, Something to You. it was something to someone, and so on in the lyrics. Here we have this outro for 4 rounds in total. The first 2 rounds you will play the strumming, the down up, down up, down up, down up. And the last 2 rounds, when it's kind of just the ooh, ooh, ooh in the lyrics, you're just gonna play another 2 rounds of 1 down per chord. And that will end Dermot Kennedy's great song, Something to Someone. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if it was helpful, please thumb up, leave a comment or so. And yeah, I hope to see you soon here on Going Guitar. So play tuned.